The first 20 years of Dr. Karim's work in developing biogeometry were done quietly in his own home, while he was known to the public only for his architectural design work. Then in the early 1990s, a director of the Egyptian National Research Center invited Dr. Karim to have his work in biogeometry evaluated there. At first, the assembled scientists and medical doctors at the research center were quite hostile to Dr. Karim and to the entire idea that geometric forms could emanate subtle energies which affect living beings. They presented Dr. Karim with a challenge. With two fast-replicating yeast cultures placed in Petri dishes, he was to kill one using only a geometric form and leave the other untouched. Dr. Karim replied that biogeometry is not for killing, establishing at the outset his firm ethical boundaries in using this work only for good and never for harm. Dr. Karim then stated that he would paralyze the life functions in one yeast culture with a simple geometric form, stopping its normal replication but not killing it, while leaving the other culture replicating normally. This was easy for Dr. Karim, based on his knowledge of the specialized powers of the different vibrational bands, especially the negative green band. The results of this first project are described in the scientific report titled Observations on the Interaction of Biogeometrical Shapes and the Growth of Microorganisms. This is from the National Research Center of Egypt. It was authored by Professor Dr. Badr el-Din, the head of the Department of Microbial Chemistry. After stating the success of the experiment, the author went on to say, further experimentation on this type of interaction between the biogeometrical shapes and a variety of microorganisms is a top priority. The essence of this type of interaction seems to surpass explanation through our traditional and classical knowledge in basic science. This highly successful result led to the formation of a working group at the Egyptian National Research Center led by Dr. Karim to study the effects of geometric forms on life functions. Again, this is truly biogeometry. After proving that geometric forms emit subtle energies which affect living beings, Dr. Karim was invited to participate in the Egyptian National Hepatitis C Research Project, being held at the Pharmaceutical School of Al-Azhar University in Cairo, which is one of the oldest universities in the world. Hepatitis C has been a major issue in Egypt and throughout North Africa, leading to this comparative study of all available remedies in both allopathic and alternative medicine. Everything from Chinese medicine herbs to pharmaceuticals such as interferon were included in the project. Dr. Karim is not a medical doctor, and he always emphasizes that he simply does the work and then leaves it up to the medical authorities to report on the results. He makes no medical claims whatsoever for biogeometry. He lets the medical authorities describe its empirical effects.